I love the play thing comes after.
Number 2, Luke West.
We are live here from Bingham High School. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson on hand here with KSL Sports. And tonight we got the Bingham Miners taking on the Copper Hills Grizzlies. Garrett, first story tonight, okay? Firstly, you talk about the Copper Hills Grizzlies. They're 0-5 in region play. What do they need to do to get back on track here, get their first region play win?
Well, they need to rely on their starters, particularly Isaiah Reiser. I mean, the guy is a sophomore, averaging 19 a game, leading his team in both points and assists. I think if they lean on him and Tyler McVeigh, senior guard, also a great scorer, I think they're going to see some success tonight. But they also got to get out there and guard. They're going to get pressured here by Bingham, so they need to be able to handle that pressure and reciprocate on defense.
On the other end of things, the home team, the Miners, Luke West. Strong, 20-point-a-game guy. He's a sophomore. He's been on fire for this team.
Absolutely. We talked to Bingham head coach Kyle Stratman before the game, and I asked him, what have you been working on the most this season with Luke West? And he said, well, the guy's just a natural scorer. He has a great mid-range game. He can play above the rim as well, and he really does it all for this Bingham squad. So definitely look for him to make a big impact out there tonight, and I think you're going to see a great game from him.
And we also talked to Coach about Stockton Tuller.
Yes.
6'2", great player, second leading scorer on the team.
Yep, also leading his team in assists. With a name like Stockton, I think his parents knew what they were doing. But yeah, no, he's a very solid player. Coach Stratman said he is the most competitive guy on this Bingham squad. So look for him to get out there and guard and put the pressure on these Copper Hills Grizzlies.
Tuller misses the three-pointer, and he gets it back here, dishes top of the key. Cantwell works it over to Savulic. Gabe Savulic, 5'11", he gets fouled on the shot. He's going to shoot free throws. No, actually, they're going to take it out underneath. So 7:34 to go. 26 seconds into the game. Savulic gets it in. There's a three on the way. That is up, and that is a back iron miss for Luke West. Ball loose. They pick it up, though. Turns it over right away, and Savulic called for the foul on Reiser. Copper Hills, again, hungry for their first win. 6-11 overall, 0-5 region play.
We've seen this Copper Hills team compete during games. That game that we covered at Mountain Ridge, Isaiah Reiser had a great one.
Oh, there's the three-pointer. That's money in the bank for Tyler McVeigh. McVeigh much needed in this one, GT.
Very solid shooter for this Copper Hills squad.
Cantwell works it over. Savulic fires a three and nails it. That's a three-pointer for Gabe Savulic, 5'11" guy.
Don't want to leave a lot of these guys open. Bingham has a ton of shooters that can definitely, present a huge threat from the outside.
As McVeigh is going to inbound here, near side. Hands off to Reiser, primary ball handler for the team. He gets double-teamed early. McVeigh has it. They trap him. He works his way to the rim, lays it up, can't get that one to fall. And the Miners take it the other way. West runs the floor. Unselfishly passes like Coach told us, now kicks out. Here we go. He gets it back. There's a three. He fires. No, off the mark. Rebound inside. The floater is up and in for Luke Cantwell.
Great offensive board there. Copper Hills needs to do a better job at minimizing the number of boards that Bingham gets in this game. Those second chance opportunities are going to end up killing them down the stretch.
As Reiser called for the walk. And Copper Hills, an early turnover with 6:05 to go here in the first.
You can see out there, Mike, Bingham is doing a great job pressuring Isaiah Reiser from the get-go, not letting him get a ton of space out there.
Can't knock down the three. That was Cantwell. Jacob Curtis brings it up, runs the floor. Curtis hands off to Reiser. Reiser works it inside. One dribble, power dribble. Shot no good. Rebound is up and in, though, for Wesley Curtis. Nice play there from Wesley Curtis.
Very nice play. I think Bingham does have the size advantage in this game, but Copper Hills has some great bigs of their own.
As Luke Cantwell knocks down the three-pointer. And it's back to 8-5.
Been pretty quiet so far from Bingham's primary scorers. Luke West has put up a few shots, hasn't made one yet, but they're moving the ball well and getting everyone involved.
Reiser in motion, knocks down the three.
And that's his game. Don't want to leave that guy open. Great spot-up shooter. Shoots very well off the dribble.
On the other end, there's a three. No. Rimmed it. It's a good look, though, for Riken Meadows. Reiser works his way inside. Double team, floats it up. No good, but he's fouled. 4:45 to go. Is he shooting 2 free throws? Yes, he will. So a chance for their first lead, or no, actually second lead. They opened the game with a 3-0 lead, but retake it here with 2 free throws from the leading scorer, Isaiah Reiser. First one, that's good. GT, we saw Isaiah Reiser last game for Copper Hills as we were at Sky Ridge in that game. Copper Hills did maintain a lead for pretty much the majority of that first half. But again, Isaiah Reiser, not the game we were expecting from him that night. I think tonight is kind of a redemption tour for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And, he did play well, but they were matched up against a very tough Mountain Ridge team and found it hard to score. But listen, this Copper Hills team has a lot of guys who can shoot well from the outside. Isaiah is their primary scorer, but, they can open up the floor and move the ball and find someone else to, put the ball in the hoop as well.
Good ball movement, and Curtis lays it in underneath. The largest lead of the night so far for Copper Hills. Early, but 12-8. West works it over. Tueller, now extra pass. A 3 on the way, and he delivers. Rhett Dawson, the 6'5" man, knocks down the three-pointer.
Cannot leave him open. Like we talked about earlier, this Bingham team has a ton of shooters.
Copper Hills, again, clinging now to a 1-point lead. And I think this is very important. We were talking earlier about first quarters, especially at this level, as Reiser turns it over. But now first quarters are so important, GT.
Absolutely. You want to set the tone early and come out swinging.
As Cantwell knocks down the floater inside. It's a tough shot for Cantwell. He pretty much just threw it up behind his back and knocked it down.
Yeah, solid post move. Whatever you got to do to get to that left shoulder.
Bingham in transition. Layup, lefty, yes, put it in for Luke West.
Luke's first bucket of the game. I think we're both expecting a big night from him scoring-wise, but, he's a great communicator out there on defense as well.
Tueller runs the floor in transition, and West inadvertently turns it over. Well, I think every turnover is inadvertent, but here we go. McVeigh off his foot. A loose ball picked up. We got some fun here. And Reiser forces a turnover off of Cantwell.
On that last play, and we talked to Coach Stratman about this earlier in the game, Stockton Tueller definitely illustrated why he's the most competitive player on this Bingham squad. Dove for the ball on the floor. He also leads the team in steals. Definitely gets it done for them on the defensive end.
Luke West here, top of the key, works it over. Bowman tried to get it inside to Cantwell, and another forced turnover. Nice job by McVeigh as he throws it off of the leg of Cantwell. Good heads-up basketball.
That was a tough post-entry pass. You want to get it in to Cantwell. Had a nice left shoulder hook earlier, but you got to make a better post-entry, and he just wasn't open on that one, unfortunately. A great save, like you said, by McVeigh.
McVeigh fires a 3. No, rimmed it. Rebound taken. Here comes Dawson. Dawson in transition, works it over to Bowman. Bowman top of the key, West an open three, and he nails it, a big one. Luke West from deep, it's an 18-12 lead.
Pretty much wide open on that last play. I mean, even if they're moving the ball quickly, Copper Hills defense has to shift to be able to contest those shots.
As Reiser knocks down the lefty layup. Luke West driving. And what are they calling here, GT? A foul on...
Number 30, Boston Lamborn.
Yeah, Lamborn's called for the foul. Team's leading three-point shooter.
Yep, still leading the team in three-point field goals made this season. It's been fantastic for this Copper Hill squad.
Tueller inbounds underneath. Tueller from the corner.
Make that post-entry pass down low.
Tueller, low block, works it in. What a nice feed, and the layup is up. That is off the mark for Jason Peterson.
Great pass there by Tueller. Tough shot to try to finish, but great look by the senior guard.
Lamborn to McVeigh. McVeigh on the drive. Pump fakes, works it up, and works it in. McVeigh, a nice play inside. Back to 18-16 game.
Copper Hills loves their drive and kick game, and McVeigh did a great job getting in the paint and scoring with that left shoulder hook on that last play. They're going to keep doing that tonight. If they can find open shooters, they're going to give it to them. And Bingham trying to score inside as well there with Stockton Tueller.
Tueller was fouled underneath with 34.9 to go here in the first. He's going to shoot free throws. Tueller from the free throw line, team's second leading scorer, knocks in the first. Shot clock officially off, GT, so expect hope for the final from Copper Hill. Second free throw is good.
Yep, Bingham's going to pressure here full court. Probably going to try to trap in the half court here.
Reiser, 25 seconds to go. Down by 4. How can they finish the first here? To McVeigh. McVeigh picked up by Bowman. McVeigh was fouled by Bowman. And that is going to be the team.
It's going to be a hand check on number 5, Tate Bowman, on that last one.
Not in foul trouble, though.
Not in foul trouble yet.
McVeigh will inbound. 11.7 to go here in the first. You know, a lot of times on these plays, Garrett, you see teams kind of almost hold too long. You want to maybe drop a play. You got 11 seconds here.
Yeah, I mean, they want to run the clock down as much as they can.
Reiser rimmed that one, 3 seconds to go. One final shot, 1 second left. There's a tough shot at the buzzer. No, but it was a decent look for Jason Peterson. That's going to do it, though, for the first. Miners lead 20-16 at the end of the first.
Yeah, I thought Copper Hills did a pretty solid job getting the ball in the hands of Isaiah Reiser on their last possession there. But, like you were mentioning, I mean, do you drop a play and, try to get a bucket a little earlier, or do you run the clock down all the way? I think in that situation, you probably want to run the clock down, but, did a great job defensively preventing a last shot on the last play.
We are going to step aside. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, KSL Sports from Bingham High School. Stay tuned for the second. Coming up next.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a third time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.
And welcome back inside of Bingham High School. Mike Goodkind and Garrett Thompson here with you as the Bingham Miners take on the Copper Hills Grizzlies. Copper Hills looking for their first region play win of the season, 0-5 so far. Isaiah Reiser, just 2 points in that first quarter, is the team's leading scorer, GT.
Yeah, I thought overall the team did a pretty solid job offensively. They need to minimize the number of O-boards that they give up. Like I said before, those second chance opportunities are going to kill them down the stretch. Need to be able to get a rebound, past the outlet and then run on this Bingham team.
Or was it 4 points, Garrett? We don't have stats up here, so.
No,
was it 4 or 2?
It was 4. He had a couple.
It was
buckets.
4. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought I was wrong on that. Hey, a brave man admits when he's wrong. Okay, especially on the broadcast. I'm telling you right now, I was wrong.
You got that right.
Yeah. And if Isaiah's watching after the game, I hope he's not mad at us, or me specifically. Curtis with it on the wing, driving inside, works it up. No, but he was whacked and fouled by Riker Meadows. The 6'8" man got him.
Yeah, Riken's been a very solid defensive presence for this Bingham team inside. Scored a career-high 23 points in a win against Pleasant Grove in December. Typically averages, I think, around 6 or 7 points a game, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a huge one for the big man.
First free throw off the mark for Curtis. Curtis second on the way. Make it a 3-point game. No. Rebound taken by Tuller. 7:24 to go here in the second. Tuller works it over to West, back to Tuller. Inside, Meadows has it, puts it up, no, off the mark. Rebound, what a nice rebound inside for Erickson. He floats it up and puts it in. And the foul, yes sir, he'll shoot one.
Tyson Schewel, great job keeping the ball high, playing through contact. Going to the line here for a chance at a 3-point play.
Tyson Schewel from the stripe here. And no good. As Lamborn was fouled on the rebound.
The Miners do have a height advantage on the Grizzlies in this game, and you can see that, clearly illustrated on those offensive boards and second chance opportunities.
Curtis fires a 3 from the corner. Yes, count it.
Wesley Curtis, a solid shooter for this Copper Hills squad. Cannot leave him open anywhere on the perimeter. Great ball movement by Copper Hills.
Luke West, the answer. Got it.
Luke's starting to turn it on a little bit here in the second quarter.
Oh, wow, he banked that in. Wow. That was an improbable shot for Boston Lamborn, the team's leading three-point shooter.
Back to back to back.
Wow.
Here in this game.
This is the NBA. Banker, yes, count it. Some offense here in the second. Great shot from Meadows.
Great play there by Riken Meadows, but, Copper Hills has to do a better job at getting in those passing lanes in the post. Thought they could have deflected that pass down low.
McVeigh puts it up. He was fouled by Schewel.
First personal, 13 foul. McVeigh at the line, shooting 2.
McVeigh, 2 from the stripe.
Currently averaging 11.5 points per game and 7 rebounds per game. He is their team's leading rebounder.
Hits the first.
Copper Hills coach John Watkins giving a talk to Isaiah Reiser. Thought he was coming out for a second, but no, he's going to keep him on the court. Going to need him out there.
Second gets the roll. So it is back to a 3-point game here. 5:53 to go in the second. Tuller on the drive. Stops, kicks out. A 3. Money in the bank for Luke Cantwell.
Cantwell's been having himself a game so far. A couple Couple buckets inside. Been shooting it from the perimeter pretty well.
And yes, there we go. McVeigh strung up to the rack. Puts it in.
I think McVeigh wanted to hang that one on him, Mike?
Yeah, me too. He didn't really have the placement.
Did not, but I thought he was gonna jam it on him.
30-24 the score. Inside, he works it. No. Tuller the rebound, and he was fouled.
Grizzlies need to put a body on everyone out there.
Peterson and for Bingham.
Tuller inbounds, 5:11 to go here. Kicks corner. There's a three on the way, and he puts that one in. Owen Simpson, first points of the game.
Poor baseline out of bounds defense there by Copper Hills. Number 20, Owen Simpson, was wide open in the corner. Got to see that.
Isaiah Reiser is going to inbound underneath. Shot off the shot block. Reiser gets it in. Nice play. And the bank shot no good. It's a good look, though, for Jacob Curtis. There's a three. And they are falling here. Another one for Luke Cantwell. And a timeout on the floor.
Luke Cantwell is feeling it from outside. It's his second three of the quarter.
30 seconds, timeout.
I think 23 is their leading scorer so far, Mike.
Yeah, and a 10-point lead for Bingham. GT, I mean, Copper Hills, we're seeing it here, right? They're staying in the game. They're not getting blown out by any means, and then kind of just defensively have fallen apart the last couple of possessions.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw that against Mountain Ridge. They stayed into the whole game, but at the very end, they started to kind of fall apart. And, it's just tough to dig yourself out of that hole once you're in it. So I think Copper Hills needs to do a better job here of defending. I think they're shifting pretty well on defense, but they're not communicating a lot on defense.
No.
You got to talk out there. Too many of their shooters are open. And, with this Bingham squad, you cannot leave, Luke Cantwell or Luke West open, and they have a, plethora of other shooters out there who can kill you from the outside. And applying the pressure here early.
And we were told prior to the game the Miners were going to half-court trap. They've been doing it.
Absolutely.
Curtis hands it off to Reiser. Reiser spins, and he traveled. He just moved that pivot foot. Tried to spin out of trouble, did, and then just too many steps after that.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's a great ball handler, but I think Bingham read the scouting report well, and they are pressuring the heck out of Isaiah Reiser so far.
Simpson on the drive. Oh, he puts it in. Nice play from Owen Simpson. Just 5'8", and see how crafty he is with the basketball, GT.
Yeah, that was a great take. Brought it all the way around the key.
Big game for the Miners, too, GT. I mean, they can move to 3-3 in region play and have a winning record at 10-9, and they win tonight. So
yeah, they've lost their last three straight. So, I mean, just like Copper Hills, they're looking for that first win out of a losing streak as well.
As Jacob Curtis misses the floater, Tuller kicks it. A three. Cantwell. Yes, that's money.
Luke Cantwell is on fire. 3 for 3 from 3 here in this second quarter. Phenomenal shooting display from number 23.
Reiser trapped, works it over. Curtis on the drive. The bank shot. No, but a foul. No, a charge call. Jacob Curtis called for the charge. It's going to be going the other way with 3:32. Miners, a commanding 15-point lead.
If there's one guy who's going to headhunt charges for the Bingham Miners, it's number 3, Stockton Tuller. Coach Stratman believes in this guy's hustle. He's the most competitive guy on this Bingham squad, senior leader, and great facilitator on offense as well.
Tuller brings it up the court. And gets it back here. Now works it at top of the key. Cantwell, a three again. No.
Heat check on that one, Mike.
Yeah, I was going to say deja vu. He knocked it down, but not that time.
Hey, the young man should keep shooting him. He's playing phenomenal so far.
Why not? Reiser, an answer, pump fakes into one. Nice pass to Curtis. Curtis can handle it. And he dribbled it out of play. They're going to say it's off of Bingham. Copper Hills catch a break.
I thought that might have been off of Curtis, but ref was saying it was off the leg of, I think, number 23, Luke Cantwell, staying with Copper Hills.
3:02 to go here in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson with you, KSL Sports. Their man Vince Lister producing this one on the camera. Appreciate you watching this one. Reiser's got to get it in, and he does. And they're going to get Schul with the foul. Looks like he bumped number 21, Austin Orman. 3 minutes to go here. Much needed offensive possession for Copper Hills. Can they change the momentum? Spins, Reiser works it out. Curtis now to McVeigh. McVeigh on the drive, on the low block, fires and knocks it in.
Very solid move there from number 35, Tyler McVeigh.
And a near steal for Reiser. A three, Cantwell, no.
It's going to be another foul on number 10, Tyson Schul. And he is coming out. I think that's his third, Mike.
Brings Luke West back into the game. And the Miners, can they score 50 points and a half, GT?
You know what? They have enough time to do it.
They really do. 2:32 to go. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
41 points. Right now they're on pace for 82 if the first half ended right now.
Copper Hills looking to get back into it here. Down 13. Seems like a tough hill to climb, but, you know, if they can score on their next couple of offensive possessions and get some stops on D, they are right back in this game.
Reiser double teamed and fouled by Cantwell.
Bingham coach Kyle Stratman not happy with that call. We got some rowdy student sections here tonight as well, Mike.
They are rowdy. Reiser knocks down the free throw. Still just a 12-point game, GT. So Copper Hills very much in it. The last 2:23 pivotal, though, for the Grizzlies. Second one, yes. So now an 11-point game. Like we said, they're staying in it. They need stops, though.
Absolutely.
Bowman works it inside. Cantwell, low block defended by Curtis. Floats that one up and Kareems it in.
Another great post move to get to his left shoulder there. Luke Cantwell having himself a phenomenal game so far.
43-30. The floater is good from Reiser. Got like the run back on the broadcast, too, by Vince Lister. Transition. Curtis puts it up. No. Big opportunity there, too. Make it a 9-point game on the other end.
Very good. Forced a turnover.
A three fired top of the key. Yes, count it. Rhett Dawson from deep.
Got to contest those.
Like we said, GT, are they going to hit 50 points? They're only 4 away.
It's all going to depend on these next few possessions, but I definitely think they can. And they are going to pressure Copper Hills full court here.
86 seconds to go in the half. Reiser, double teamed, works it over. McVeigh, an open three. Deep. Oh, he puts it in. That was a tough shot for McVeigh, but ice in his veins, clearly.
Getting his visiting crowd back into it with that one.
These Copper Hills fans travel.
They do.
Wow. They're like Laker fans, GT. These guys going all over the place.
And you know what? They are staying in this game, Mike. Down 11, and again, seems like a tough hill to climb, but there is still a ton of time left in this game. And they're doing their best to stay in it.
Tuller inbounds it to Dawson. And West was fouled before the shot with 1:09 to go.
Foul on first personal, 15 foul. West 11-9, shooting 2.
So
Number
2
20
shots here.
Number 21, Austin Ormond, guarding Luke West down there. Clear size advantage for Luke in the low post. As a point guard at 6'2", I mean, he does have a size advantage over a lot of players who play his position, and he definitely uses that to his advantage.
Miners up 12 here. 65 ticks to go. McVeigh over to Reiser. Reiser runs the offense here. They bring the double. Nearly capitalized, but it was off of the foot of Luke West. (47-35). Again, that scoreboard unofficial. We're working on it constantly. Reiser, top of the key, works it. A 3 on the way. No, rimmed it. Good look though for Ormond. West, 34 seconds to go. About 4 seconds separating shot and game clock. Gets it to Stockton Tuller. Stock works it over to Bowman. And they're going to hold here and give Copper Hills 4 seconds or less. Let's see. Bowman. Now 11 seconds. Bowman works it over. 2 seconds. Inside. There's that shot. No.
Got to make those down low.
Reiser on the run. Through the D. Puts it in at the buzzer. Wow, no, that should count, GT, no?
Gonna be no good. Ball was still in his hands, unfortunately, when the buzzer sounded. But great effort by Isaiah Reiser going coast to coast to end that first half.
Well, on the other end, we saw the miss by Dawson. They get it into the hands of Reiser with 4 seconds. He runs it the length of the floor, 90 feet. And just a little late.
Just a little late, unfortunately, but, you know, I thought it was great that Copper Hills Grizzlies got a stop on that last play. Definitely do not want to go into the half being down 14 and, letting the opposing team score right before. So great effort there by Copper Hills.
Well, Mike Good, County, Garrett Thompson, Vince Lister, we're going to step aside here, take a break here at the half. We will see you shortly with KSL Sports. Do not move. Stay tuned.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
It's time for another round of All right, contestants, name that sound. Lettuce. Oh, you think that sound is lettuce? I wish it was. David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda. Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
We are back. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, second half action. First half, Luke Cantwell, 18 points. That shot is good and a good start for Luke West.
Yeah, Cantwell had an incredible first half. Made several threes. Looks like he hit 4 threes in the first half.
By the way, they were 3 points shy in that first half of 50. We were saying they are going to hit 50, 47. Still on pace for a 90-point game, GT, as the scoreboards here at Bingham High go out. Not sure what happened.
It's the one time where our scoreboard keeps running and people can see it, whereas the they turned it back on.
They're back. Yeah, it was.
And looks
like
like
that was remnant of the 2013 2013 Super Bowl.
Yes.
Right? Power
Yes.
goes out. Wow.
And my Seahawks won that one.
No. That was the Niners, man.
Oh,
that was the Niner game.
You're right, the Niner game.
That was the Niners and the Ravens. Joe Flacco's first and only title.
Yes.
Yeah. Good times for people in Baltimore.
Absolutely.
Big shout out.
My bad, that was the 2014 Super Bowl. Seahawks versus
Right,
Broncos.
right. Well, I'm thinking 2012-2013 season.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yep.
Unfortunate that the Ravens couldn't make it back to the Super Bowl.
I think a lot of
This
people
year.
wanted that. Yeah. A lot of people did want that one.
Unless you're a Chiefs fan, which if you are, more power to you. I mean, seen a lot of success the past few years for sure.
Chiefs almost remnant of the Golden State Warriors franchise, a team that people, everyone wanted to see win back in the day. Golden State. And now that they're winning, people are like, hey, we don't want to win it animore.
Yeah, very.
People don't like people at the top too long.
Very reminiscent of that franchise for sure. That's how it goes. Same thing happened with the New England Patriots.
Yep. Yeah. Tom Brady went from one of the most disliked people to now the most loved. A three on the way. McVay rimmed it.
Great board there by Stockton.
Great board by. He got up there too.
He did.
Yeah. They work it down low in the post. A trap. And a nice steal forced. Reiser has it. Yes. Pulls it away from Reichen Meadows. Reiser runs the floor behind the back. Nifty play. Spins, floats it up. Oh, and he puts it in with the left.
What a move by Isaiah Reiser. Kept his dribble. Showcased his incredible ball handling skills on that last play. Great take.
The answer is good from Luke West. It's a three.
That's their guy. Sophomore shooting guard Luke West.
Bank shot up and in. Is that Reiser again? I was looking down for a second there.
Reiser's got 11 so far in this game.
On the low block, Meadows puts it up. No, but he was fouled. And Curtis not happy with the call.
Thought he was straight up. I think Reichen Meadows did a pretty solid job of drawing the contact on that last play.
Meadows from the stripe here. Team up by 13. Make it 14.
6'8" senior. This is his second year on varsity. And like we talked about earlier, not a huge scorer for this squad, but he did score 23 points against a very solid Pleasant Grove team in December.
Inside, nice feed. Oh, what a block by Luke West on Curtis.
Luke also leading his team in blocks on the season.
The floater, that is up. No, off the mark for Savulich. He's going to shoot free throws, though. 6:14 to go. And Savulich a chance to make this a 17-point game. And we talked about this earlier. Early and often, very important, especially in high school basketball GT. Early and often in the second half, you get after it. You're likely going to come away with a win.
Absolutely. Whether it's the start of the first from the opening tip or the start of the second half, I mean, you got to set the tempo and, get out there and apply the pressure on defense.
Savulich knocks down both free throws. It's a 17-point ball game here at Bingham High. A three on the way. Reiser can't get that one to fall. Rebound taken by Tuller. Ahead of the pack. Savulich lays it up and in. Now a 19-point lead for the Miners.
Great finish there by Savulich. He saw Reiser coming, trying to get that chase down block, and elevated and finished perfectly on that last one.
Wow, a 19-point lead for Bingham GT. I mean, this is tough. Copper Hills, a team that has potential to win a lot of these games. We saw it in the first half. They had a lead multiple times in the first quarter. But and then we see that just defensively have kind of not been able to hold it together as Cantwell lays it in. And a timeout on the floor, Copper Hills. We welcome you inside of the booth here, KSL Sports. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson. Garrett, we were just saying, though, again, Copper Hills, a team, early, you want to see maintain these leads. We saw it at Mountain Ridge. They had a lead, and then kind of defensively have not been able to piece it together to maintain a lead. And kind of here, now down 21.
Yeah, unfortunately, like we talked about earlier, they've been falling apart on defense here in this second half and have given up a much larger lead. So they're going to have to do a better job at pressuring Bingham on defense. And they got to get the ball in Isaiah Reiser's hands, and he's got to score for this squad. I mean, I think that's how they're going to get themselves back into this one.
And then on the other end, number 23, Luke Cantwell, a guy just came out of nowhere tonight, number 23.
Yeah, I mean, he just scored his 20th point on that last possession before Copper Hills called that timeout. So I think he's having a career night, and definitely look for him to keep putting the ball in the hole in this game.
How do you stop him, GT? What's the play here?
Well, I don't think Copper Hills has done a very solid job at contesting perimeter shots in this game so far. I mean, he's been pretty much wide open, and, as we've seen clearly here, the guy can shoot. So that 2-3 defense that Copper Hills was playing early in the first half was not working for him. They were giving up way too many threes. So hopefully with man pressure on the perimeter, they can contest those shots a lot better.
A three, get him back in the game. He did. McVeigh, a nice shot.
And speaking of threes, McVeigh has been very solid from the three-point line the entire season for the Copper Hills Grizzlies.
Copper Hills forces another miss, but a beautiful play. That shot up and in. Riken Meadows in the interior. What about that save, GT? Wow.
Great save. I mean, Curtis got that board, and Reiser was open for the outlet pass, but I think the pass was just a little too soft. I mean, you got to get him the ball quickly, and unfortunately got that pass stolen. And when it's in the backcourt like that, expect an easy bucket.
Meadows and one is complete. So 63-42 lead. Copper Hills needing buckets, needing stops, needing them now. Reiser, nice feed to Curtis. Lamborn gets it back to Reiser. Reiser with his left, do the work. He does, and he puts it in, and the foul. He will shoot one.
Another great move inside by Isaiah Reiser. Type of player who can put it on the floor and drive to the basket, and also shoots very well off the dribble. Not hard to tell why he's this team's leading scorer.
Can't finish the three-point play. Still a 19-point lead as Lamborn called for the foul on West. And Bowman is going to inbound here far side. Bowman gets it. Tueller launches a deep three off the screen and puts it in.
Great look there from Stockton Tueller. Been getting it done on the defensive end for this Bingham team. Also a very solid shooter.
Reiser kicks out to Lamborn, gets it back. Reiser on the baseline, tough shot, puts it in, and the foul. Wow, he will shoot another one.
Another and one from Reiser. That was a tough layup. Played through contact. Phenomenal finish.
This is a guy we've talked about him. Isaiah Reiser, young kid, just a sophomore.
Yep.
But you give this kid 2 years, he could be a guy that plays at a UVU or even at University of Utah. You never know.
He's definitely already getting collegiate looks. And I think whatever program he ends up choosing, they'll be lucky to have him. Just a phenomenal point guard. Great facilitator, great shooter, great ball handler.
GT, Mike Goodkind. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in 15 seconds. Mike Goodkind and GT, Garrett Thompson back. Isaiah Reiser, a chance for one free throw, make it back to 19. But again, GT, stops needed. Offensively, Copper Hills has looked good. But
they've looked pretty solid. They just, can't put it together on defense. Giving up way too many open looks to this very, very skilled shooting squad in Bingham. Got to do a better job at talking out there.
Tuller just threw it out of bounds. He was looking for Shul, and he just kind of airmailed that one.
Rare turnover by Stockton Tuller. Not sure what happened on that last play, but rare for the guard nonetheless.
Reiser on the drive. Nifty move, goes baseline. Now he comes back out, hands off to McVeigh. McVeigh back to Reiser, the deep three ball. Oh, no, off the mark. Looked good, though. I was ready to get excited about that one.
Solid look for Isaiah Reiser.
Tuller spins, can't get that one to go. Rebound knocked over to Reiser. Reiser, 3:20 to play, hands off. Lamborn, a corner three. No, he loves that spot. Rebound ripped down. Shul runs the floor. Out, a three on the way. 21 puts it in. Jason Peterson from deep.
I think Copper Hills is doing their best to try to get the ball in the hands of their best shooters, but Bingham's still doing a solid job on defense, shifting very well on the flight of the ball. Isaiah Reiser putting his defenders on skates so far.
He is, man. And Garrett, I think one thing Copper Hills has got to do, and you even look forward to the future, if Reiser just has a solid big guy he can depend on, a 1-2 punch for this team could be deadly. And he does have a lot of big men on this team who are great, but a lot of them outside shooters, even a guy similar to McConkey, just a great, 6'8" big guy who kind of hangs down low.
Yeah, they don't really have, a true big who just plays in the post and, looks to post up on a 4-out, 1-in type of offense. But, this Copper Hills team loves to shoot and, play that driving kick game. So, maybe 1 or 2 years down the road here, they'll get a big who can, play more inside for them and kind of move the ball in and out from there. But, right now it is a lot of guard play for the Grizzlies.
Shul gets it stolen away. It was a great steal in good hands by Elijah Peck. But Shul forces the turnover the other way.
Stole it right back. You got to call Wolf on those. You got to let your man know that a guy's coming up behind him.
Simpson, now they force a turnover. Run to the floor. Here we go. Layup up, and that is in. Austin Orman inside, make it 2.
I think Tyson Shul knows this, but you cannot save the ball into the hands of a defender. Copper Hills is able to get the ball on a fast break and score in transition. Just let the ball go out of bounds and set up your defense in the half court.
McVeigh misses on the other end. Shul ahead of the pack. A 3. That is up, and that is pure for Tate Bowman.
Bingham has been shooting it very well from the three-point line this game.
That shot no good, taken by Shul. Shul gets it ahead. Bowman on the drive, foul by a Reiser. And Reiser is not happy. 1:14 to go in the third quarter. Tate Bowman from the stripe. And the 6'2" man knocks down the first. And this really is a statement game for Bingham, GT. Chance to go 3-3 in the region. Go over 500 as we move here, 2 weeks left. It's a statement game for a team that honestly could use it going into the playoffs here.
Absolutely. And, you just said it. They play in a very tough 6A Region 3 conference, but they've shown that they can compete with the teams in this conference. They had a big win against Riverton last month. Riverton is one of the best teams in 6A, one of the best teams in the state, in my opinion, currently sitting on a 14-4 record. So this Bingham team is solid. And as we've seen tonight, they have a lot of guys who can kill you from the outside, and they do not let up on defense. So look for them to make a statement in the playoffs for sure.
Reiser goes baseline, works it over. Shot is up, no off the mark for Curtis. And another rebound for Sewell. Tried to get it inside to Peterson, off his hands. So it's still a 24-point lead for the Miners. Out, a three. No. Rebound ripped down underneath by Height, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Great driving kick there. Austin Orman can hit those, but unfortunately Copper Hills has not been having the greatest shooting night tonight. They have been getting it done, inside.
Reiser,
Right
nice
there.
feed, and he finds two. That was a nice pass.
Great pass by Reiser.
Orman the lay-in, does the rest. 22-point lead for the Miners. Simpson, played by Reiser, hands it off. They try to work it underneath, and Dawson had it knocked out of play. A nice defensive play by Jacob Curtis. Forces the turnover with 6.3 to go.
Great defensive effort all around there for Copper Hills. Saw Isaiah Reiser playing great on-ball defense. They were getting in the passing lanes, and I think if they should be doing that all game, but showed a great effort on that last play.
Reiser can't knock down the circus shot, and that will do it through three quarters. The Miners put up 73 points through just 24 minutes of play, GT. Just an offensive juggernaut team.
Absolutely, and like we talked about earlier, they do have a clear size advantage over this Copper Hills team. So they've been, leveraging that.
Oh. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, KSL Sports. We will step aside. Fourth quarter. Up next. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, KSL Sports. We're back here for the fourth quarter. And Garrett, it has been absolute domination by the Miners for the last two quarters.
Yep. Shooting it phenomenally from the three-point line. Also doing a great job at, getting to the rim. Just having a great night offensively. It helps when you're shooting really well, certainly.
Tuller to Meadows. He can't put that one in. Lamborn rips down the board. Lamborn over to McVeigh. McVeigh takes a pick, tried to fire a three, didn't have space. Reiser now through the D, splits the D, can't put it in but a foul.
Reiser again putting his defender on skates.
Foul on Tuller, 30 personal, first team foul. Reiser re up on line, shooting two.
Two shots here from Isaiah Reiser. 7:27 to go here in the fourth. 22-point lead. Can make it 20 with two for Reiser. And puts in the first.
Bingham fans here not a fan of that foul call, voicing their discontent. But I thought it was a great play by Reiser. Getting to the rim almost every time for this Copper Hill squad.
Reiser perfect from the stripe. 7:21 to go, still a 20-point lead. Worked around. The Miners just going to play catch with this for 35 seconds. Savulich fires a three and puts it in. Gabe Savulich, a deep three-pointer.
Copper Hills went back into that 2-3 zone and unfortunately gave up another three.
Nice shot, though, from Savulich. Wow.
Very nice shot from Savulich. It's tough when you're, outmatched inside, so you feel like you have to go to a 2-3. And I think they're shifting okay, but when you don't shift on one pass on the flight of the ball, a shooter's going to be wide open and they're going to put it up.
Reiser blocked at the rim by Tueller. Tueller gets it into Meadows. And here we go. Savulich hands over to Meadows. Meadows back top key. Work it around. A three on the way. Tueller, no, back iron. West inside, bumped and a foul.
Shooters again wide open. Gave up another offensive rebound on that last play. They're just allowing Bingham to get whatever they want on offense, and you know what? They're exploiting it.
It's now a 24-point game, GT, and 6:33 to go. Back iron on the second. It's pretty tough to come back down 24. You're hoping they don't throw in the towel here.
Yeah, they're going to keep playing hard, and they're going to do their best to stay in the game and chip away at that lead. But it's unfortunately probably going to be a hill that's too tough to climb for this Copper Hill squad here in the fourth quarter.
Reiser, a beautiful feed to Curtis underneath there, and Curtis didn't execute underneath. And you can see the frustration with Copper Hills, right? This is a very good, sound team. They have not been able to string together wins, especially in region play. Reiser, a three. No. West had it, lost it, got it back, and that one is going to stay with the Miners. 6:06 to go. Cantwell, the team's leading scorer, inbounds it. Luke Cantwell, what a heck of a game for this kid.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll have to check his stats from previous several games this season, but I think this might be a season high for him tonight.
And that should be another jump ball. And the arrow points to Copper Hills.
Tried to lob it up to the big man.
Yeah, Meadows. I thought we were going to see some NBA high-flying dunks there, GT.
I mean, this Bingham team has a ton of athletes, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't put it past it either, right?
Yeah, great athletes in Luke West and Stockton Tueller especially.
Nice block from West on Lamborn. And the Miners fans are letting them hear it. Reiser inbounding underneath. 5:32 to go here in the fourth. A commanding 24-point lead for Bingham. Looking for their third region play victory of the season. Nice play from McVeigh to the rack. He lays it in, and the harm. He'll shoot one.
Great drive there by McVeigh. I think this Copper Hills team has done a pretty solid job finishing through contact, but they've missed a few bunnies in the post that are, relatively wide open. So kind of the opposite of what you would expect to happen, but, they're doing their best to stay in this one here late.
22-point lead, 5:28 to go. GT, Mike Goodkind. We're going to step aside here with KSL. Don't move. We're back. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, KSL Sports, alongside Vince Lister. McVeigh misses the free throw. Just joining us for the last 2.5 quarters, it's been pretty much all the home team. First quarter, though, Copper Hills look good, GT. Shot is good for Cantwell. He's just pouring it on here.
Absolutely. Cantwell had himself a great night on the offensive end.
As underneath, Curtis lays that one home. Still a 22-point lead, though, for Bingham. You ask yourself, too little, too late, GT.
I think so, unfortunately, but this Copper Hills team is obviously going to keep fighting, led by a great coach in John Watkins. Had a great conversation with him before the game and talked about how much of an impact Isaiah Reiser has been making this season for this squad. It's been fantastic so far. Obviously been a tough game here tonight, but they play in a tough region, and unfortunately it's kind of what you come to expect. All these games are going to be tough ones.
Meadows hands over. What a feed underneath. And yes, that is good. Tack it on for Cantwell, but a nice feed from Tuller. Wow, what? Calling up Tuller. What am I doing over here? A three, answer, no. I don't know what's up with me, GT. 81-57 lead for Bingham. Inside, Meadows fouled underneath.
Riken Meadows, solid big. I think he needs to work on keeping the ball high. He's brought it down one too many times in this game, and unfortunately has gotten the ball swatted away. When you're a big down low, you got to be strong with the ball, keep it high, be patient down there.
Meadows puts that one in from the baseline.
Spoke that one into existence, Mike. Great face up and great shot down low there from Meadows.
Kicked out. Curtis, cross court. Thought about it. Mid-range, no, blocked and taken away. Running the floor. That is up, and lefty layup is good for Bowman. Reiser, a three in transition, no. Rebound taken by West. West through the D, kicks out. Cantwell, corner three, no. Rebound taken by Meadows, and he puts it back up and in.
Bingham Miners really pouring it on. Copper Hills now.
A 30-point advantage for Copper Hills. Meadows to make it 33, no. Tuller works inside. Meadows nearly flushes it home, and it's now 32. The Miners a chance to score 100 with 2:49 to go.
Great rebound there by Stockton Tuller. Found the big man cutting down the lane. Thought he was going to dunk it, but finished it nonetheless, and that's what matters.
30 seconds, timeout.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a third time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey.
Welcome back inside, my good kind Garrett Thompson. 2:44 to go, a 32-point lead. McVeigh with it, hands off to Reiser. And again, if you're just joining us, it's been pretty much for the last two quarters all Miner basketball. That shot no good from Reiser, batted in the air, and that'll go out of bounds. It'll go the other way back to the home team. Bingham will take over. So GT, we like to do this. We got to give our shout outs to our boys watching at home. Elias Richards with his friend Burrito Building Bonnet. They're at home watching the game with Samir and Mila. Just want to give them a shout out at home.
Yep. Love you, Eli. Love you, Samir. Love all the cats as well. I got three of them, I think.
Three of them watching. Yanni also probably on hand watching. My buddy Jonathan Tobin in town from Miami also watching this one. JT, hope you're enjoying the game. Appreciate you watching there with Yanni. And the cats do enjoy KSL Sports. They really do. They watch every game.
Absolutely. Want to give a shout out to my dad as well. Dave Thompson, again watching this game on the big screen, 75-inch LG TV. Watching it with our King Charles Cavaliers, Cooper and Cash. Probably asleep on the couch, but...
DT, we appreciate you watching from GT to DT out there in SoCal, enjoying the sunny weather. Appreciate you tuning in. That shot up and in. Peterson banks at home, and now 91-57 the lead. And Eli, we love you too, bro. Thanks for watching. He just texted me, we love the shout out. I say, Eli, we love you too, you know.
Absolutely.
Reiser, step back three. Yes, he got it. So, again, GT, I mean, Miners basketball, what a fundamentally sound team that we're seeing. This team, can they make noise at Huntsman Center? You know, I'm saying state playoffs, just playoffs overall, though. Can this team make some noise and come out of the region?
Absolutely. I mean, they beat Riverton. They've shown that they can beat anyone in this very tough region. And, you know, if they keep playing like they've played tonight, you know, I think the sky's the limit for this Bingham squad.
But again, Reiser doing all he can. He lays that one in. And, you know, Copper Hills is the team. If defensively they could get something together, this is a team that could get some wins on the board prior to the end of the season.
I think so. And, you know, it's tough when, you know, you play a 2-3 to try to keep them out of the paint. And, you know, then they start pouring it on you from three. And so you switch to man. But then that leaves, you know, the inside open. And, you know, it's tough to guard their post players. So it's, you know, it's been a tough battle for Copper Hills on defense tonight. But, you know, it's also, you know, a compliment to Bingham's offense. I mean, they've been shooting the ball very, very well tonight.
Yeah.
Probably the best all season. They've had some great games this season so far, but I don't think they've crossed the 90-point threshold until tonight.
Well, you know, it's tough, man. Perimeter D is a thing that, like, no matter how well a perimeter defense you play, they still might just go, you know, 9 for 15 from deep, right?
Absolutely. It all depends on how you contest those shots.
As Peck scores it. 9 seconds left, and the Miners will just dribble this one out. Will Kane does the rest. Kicks over to Peterson. And, folks, that is all she wrote from Bingham High. A 91-64 lead. The Bingham Miners moved to 10-9 in the season, 3-3 in region play. On the other side, the Grizzlies 0-6 in region play, 6-12 now overall. Tough one for Copper Hills.
Very tough matchup. We said that from the very beginning. But, you know, the Grizzlies put up a fight. They played hard. But this Bingham team just too strong for them tonight.
And we are awaiting our post-game interview really quick as we will sign off here from KSL. I'm assuming it's going to be number 23, Luke Cantwell.
I think so as well. Had a career night tonight.
Great game from you tonight. Obviously, 27-point victory. You get your third region play victory of the season. What was clicking? Because the entire game, you looked very offensively sound.
Just off the start, we were getting good looks, swinging the ball, and just playing as a team, playing together. And that's the best way we play. Just push the ball, advance, shoot well, and we're a tough team to beat.
Luke, you guys had a phenomenal night from the three-point line. We saw a great game from another Luke on your squad, Luke Cantwell. What types of plays have you guys been working on in practice to get your shooters open on the perimeter, and is that something that you tend to focus on?
Yeah, we're not running much plays. We're just out running, playing our own game, just swinging the ball, playing, looking for our teammates, and getting shots up and trusting what we got and just hitting shots. So, yeah.
And, you know, early, GT and I talked about it on the broadcast. They look good. Copper Hills was staying in the game. Something changed about, like, you know, toward the end of that first quarter where defensively you guys locked down. And offensively, three balls started falling, and the post game started working. But, you know, internally, what changed?
We just got to lock in on defense. When we can lock in on defense, stay in front of the ball, trust our help, and we're a tough team to beat. So just lock in on D.
Awesome. That's it for me.
That's it.
Great win.
Thank you.
Great game, boss.
Luke, can't wait to watch you at the U. Or BYU, either way. All right, Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson. Vince Lister, we appreciate you on the camera. Anything else, GT, or is that it for us?
No, solid offensive showing tonight from the Bingham Miners, and like we said earlier, look to see this team make a run in the state playoffs. I think they have it in them, and they've shown that they can beat any team in this very tough 6A Region 3 conference.
Just 2 weeks left here in regular season play, and then we'll see you just at Huntsman Center, I guess. We can't wait for that. But for now, we'll see you next week. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson. This is Mike saying be good, be kind, good kind. Out. See you next time.